Imagine you are one of the first humans on the North American continent. This is not at all what I expected to find. Hi! I've been hiking up Rockhouse Canyon in the Anza Borrego desert, and I got to this fork in the canyon. So I'm heading up this hillside of this Indian trail, and I'm having so much fun I thought I would take a little bit of video and just kind of show you what it's like. So this is the trail. I keep coming across these little rock cairns. Nice people helping me out. Whoever did this, I love you. I'll buy you a drink. See, cairn to cairn. And without it, I mean, look at that trail. It's just, who knows? Who knows where you're supposed to go? Oh, there's another one. See? I'm excited. I'll let you know what I find. I got to the top, and what's up here is this gorgeous little protected plateau. Well, I maybe found some kind of sunrise stone. Here we go, our first petroglyph, maybe our only one, but a petroglyph nonetheless. This rock has some natural cracks in it, but it has been chipped away to represent the Yoni figure, the vulva, the female form from which all life springs. And it's right next to phallic rock, male and female together. See, in the ancient Asian belief system, they had the idea of the male and female, but they married it into the symbol of the yin and the yang. But elsewhere in the world, it's represented separately. The female separate from the male back there, and this is how we have like the division of labor, women's work and men's work. All the ways you find male and female separated is one division of this same ideal, that there's male and female energies in the world. In the Asian cultures, they, like I said, found a way to marry it into the yin and the yang. And in the shamans of the Southwest, perhaps worldwide, sometimes would cross-dress, and that was a way of marrying the male and female energies within one person to interact with the spirits and the male and female energies in the world to influence life and to influence nature to help people. Here's another Yoni Petroglyph. This one is extra cool because it has two really cool features. Okay, first you can see the vulva shape, right? But also, it's got two sides. This side has one too. This one has like, it's even more graphic, see? You've got the real anatomy of the female. What's extra great about this is that water can run down it from the top, and water can interact with the image. You know, really adding to the beauty of the fertility of this image. What adds to how special this place is how much quartz is all over the ground. It just shines with quartz, white rock everywhere. Quartz is really special because it was believed by the shamans that it was a rock that could help you have clairvoyance with the spirit world. Sometimes shamans would even ingest a quartz or put it in their body in some way to give them, you know, to infuse their own bodies with the power of the quartz. So it's an apt place to put some really powerful petroglyph symbols. When you bang two quartz rocks together, you get a piezoelectric spark, which some shamans would put inside a hide rattle, and you could see the spark in the dark. Here we go, here's another one. Again with a water feature. Newsflash, I just lost my hat. There it is. Another Yoni. This is how the cracks in the rock start, and then they get enhanced. This is also a natural crack, but it gets enhanced by chipping away some of it to make it a petroglyph. Bonus, a little piece of pottery. Well, a pretty big piece of pottery, actually. Look at that. Leave it there. Take only pictures, leave only footprints. Imagine that you're one of the first humans on this continent and you're looking out over the land. There's all these animals that are larger than you that could kill you, and you don't have any control over your environment. You're this fragile little animal that naked can only exist in this narrow band of the earth right around the equator. But you figured out how to kill an animal that's larger than you and wear its skin as protection from the elements. That's the technology of clothing. You're also able to conceive of abstract concepts like a heavenly world with spirits and an underworld where death goes, and your earthly plane, which is where you and all of the world you interact with live. And almost everything in your earthly world is made of rock. So rock would have a lot of power on your plane. You use it for shelter, like I'm doing right now. This is like the only big rock in this whole little valley that I'm in, where I can get out of the wind a little bit. So you ask that spirit of the rock to lend you some of its power. You carve into it the idea that you're hoping it will lend you. In this case, it would be fertility or increase of your tribe, or a proliferation of the food you need, more water. Basically, you're pulling out all the stops and just asking your natural world to please help you in any way it can, give you the things you need so that you, this fragile little animal in the world, can survive. Okay, well, I'm going to get going. This is not at all what I expected to find. I thought I'd come up here and find a couple of little mortar holes, and maybe, I thought maybe I'd find a painted pictograph or something. I didn't expect to find this whole region of vulva Yoni Petroglyphs up here. This is really cool. It makes me think that it might be of the Kumeyaay people, because they tended to make a lot of that kind of petroglyph, and that's a pretty big tribe out here in the Anza Borrego area. So that's a possibility. Thanks for coming on this little adventure with me.